In this video, I will talk about 3 simple Stoic practices to overcome whatever life throws at you. These practices can be applied to any problem by anyone and at any time. My goal in this video is to declutter and simplify all of the teaching of Stoicism into 3 essential daily Stoic practices. So with that said, let's get right into it. Now, the first practice is the Stoic reserve clause. The Stoic reserve clause can be thought of as saying fate permitting or God willing. The idea here is that when you face an obstacle, you go into it with an attitude that you will do whatever you can and the outcome is not entirely in your control. This creates acceptance for whatever life gives us and for making the best of any circumstance, no matter how challenging. Taking this a step further, it's not just about accepting our fate, but loving it. This is where it's tied to the concept of amore fati, which is to love your fate. Now, by accepting our fate, we are creating a sense of anti-fragility in us. We are not upset, frustrated, or swayed by whatever life throws at us. We understand that everything happens for a reason, and we can change our perspective to one of growth. As the saying goes, do what you must, let happen what may. So that's the first practice. Now, the second practice is that of cognitive distancing. Cognitive distancing can be summed up in the famous quote by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, in which he says, "It's not things that upset us, but rather our opinions about things." The Stoics believe that events, whether good or bad, don't by themselves affect us, but instead, when we assign a judgment to them, we get into trouble. In other words, cognitive distancing is the ability to view one's thoughts as a construction of reality rather than reality itself. The Stoics advise us to consider the analogy of colored glasses. We can look at problems that we are presented with through positive rose-tinted glasses or sad blue ones. Depending on the glasses we have on, we have a different perception of the world and all that happens to us. Cognitive distancing is the ability to take the glasses off and realize that they color your vision and distort your reality. So that's the second practice, cognitive distancing. Now, the third practice is to focus on what you control. Now, this whole practice of Stoicism revolves around this idea of identifying what is within our control versus what is not, and to focus exclusively on what is. According to the Stoics, the only thing you control completely are your actions, beliefs, and virtues. Everything else is out of our control and is inconsequential. Unfortunately, though, we often try and control the things in life we have no control over, like the weather, the traffic, and other people's opinions. By focusing on what we control, we can reclaim our time, preserve our tranquility, and be happy no matter the outcome. So that's our last practice, to focus on what you control. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then go ahead and click the like button. And if you would like to see more Stoicism and philosophy content, then consider subscribing. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.